So we'll just go live here. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Highclimber Field. We are about ready to start our senior recognition tonight. This afternoon. I was going to say tonight. It's not night. It's afternoon. It's kind of. Oh, here we go.
To our very special senior night here at Highclimber Field. This afternoon, we take a moment to pause and celebrate the hard work, leadership, and dedication of the young men who are playing their final regular season home game on this field. These athletes have left an indelible mark on our program, and as they prepare for their next chapter, we want to honor the legacy they've left behind and thank those closest to them that have helped them along their journey. First, senior number 20, Michael Carlson. Michael is being escorted by his mom, Allison, stepdad, Jesse, Lily, Camden, Gemma, and Ryan. Michael has been a member of the varsity team for 4 years. His most enjoyable high school baseball memory was sophomore year when they played in a spring break invitational and won with that team. After school, high school, he plans to attend Centralia Community College and study sports medicine and also play baseball for the Centralia Trailblazers as a pitcher. He wants to thank Chris and Juanita for being his guidance through baseball, and Uncle Jordan for being a big supporter in his life, and the rest of his family who always showed up. Let's hear it for senior Michael Carlson.
Go MC!
Next is senior number 8, Dalton Kolbaki. Dalton's being escorted by his mom, Sonny, stepdad, Brian, grandparents, Steve and Terry, and his dad, Tim. He's been a member of the varsity team for 1 year, and his most enjoyable high school baseball memory was coming back to play baseball with Cameron. After high school, he plans to keep doing firefighting and wildland with his grandfather. He wants to say thank you to his whole family for all of their love and support throughout his whole high school career. Let's hear it for senior Dalton Kolbaki. Next is number 11, Colin Mickelson. Colin is being escorted by his dad, Jason. He's been a member of the varsity team for 3 years. His most enjoyable high school baseball memory was playing at Cheney Stadium. After high school, he plans to become a rescue swimmer in the Coast Guard. Wants to thank Dad, stepmom, and all his teammates who welcomed him to the team. Let's hear it for senior Colin Mickelson. Next up is senior number 22, Carl Turnbow. Carl is being escorted by Mom Marisol and Dad James. He's been a member of the varsity team for 4 years. His most enjoyable high school baseball memory was striking out without being in the batter's box. After high school, he plans to attend Clark College and pursue land surveying.
Yeah, I guess that
He
would
wants
be
to thank
memorable.
any and everyone that have watched him through the years. But most importantly, his parents for shaping him to be the person he has become. Let's hear it for senior Carl Turnbow. Lastly, senior number 24, Cam Whiten. Cam is being escorted by his father, Jason, stepmom, Ashley, mom, Danny, stepdad, Travis, his grandma and grandpa, Daryl, Julie, Bill and Gwen, and his brother, Grayson, and stepbrothers, Skylar, Dalton, and Logan. He has been a member of the varsity team for 3 years. His most enjoyable high school baseball memory was playing in Lubbock, Texas at Texas Tech and striking out his brother. After high school, he plans to attend Lassen College to continue playing baseball. He wants to thank his dad because he has always pushed him harder than anyone to be the best that he can be, both on and off the field. Let's hear it for senior Cam Winans. Bam! One more huge round of applause for our seniors. Your great accomplishment on this team.
There you go, guys. Let me just turn everybody back on here. There's a pretty big group out there, but mainly because of family. And that's what this is all about, right? It's all family.
Yeah. I think there was 5 seniors.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, none of those young guys are out there without those people that are backing them. You know,
exactly.
I mean, it's a lot of work to get a kid to be in a high school senior athlete, and hats off to those families that have taken them to practices when they were 7 and driven to tournaments on weekends and done all the things. I mean, it's a big commitment and it's a lot of effort, and hopefully these guys remember, and when it's their turn to do it, they'll provide the same kind of support.
Right. I'm just thinking back to Cam Winans when his dad was coaching. He was running around here as a little boy, guy running around. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's cool to watch these young men grow up and become athletes and looking forward to the next stage and all that entails. I mean, it's you tell the incoming freshman, and enjoy this, because in a blink of an eye it's going to be your senior night, and nobody quite wraps their head around that until a couple of weeks before senior night, and they're like, oh my goodness, this is almost over.
Yeah.
There's a lot of effort to get here.
Yeah. And
I mean, in reality, it's probably 80% of these guys' lives have been centered around baseball, and it's interesting to see. It's cool to hear all the amount of guys that are going to go on and play next year, and that's a testament to all the folks that are standing on the field right now. Right,
and that's the goal here. You're not just playing to have fun, but you're also with the intent to move on to another level and see how far you can actually go.
Yeah, it's hard work getting to the next level. I mean, I think the number's like 7% of high school athletes move on to play at the secondary, after high school.
Right.
And it's really commendable to hear them moving on.
All right. Well, now we're going to get into our official start of the broadcast, and we'll be right back with all of that.
This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal and Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Always helps to to hit the right button. Good afternoon and welcome to Highclimber Field on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has Evergreen Conference Baseball featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Black Hills Wolves. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast are Andy Conklin.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and Jerry Apple.
It's my pleasure to work with Diedrich and Andy today.
Right on.
Jerry down at the end of the table. That's where we always throw him as far away from me as possible.
I have to deflect.
Shelton is 11-8 on the season, 5-8 in the conference. Black Hills has a 3-14 overall record, 1-12 in EVCO play. I actually think that's 2-12, but I'll double check that later. Highclimbers beat the Wolves yesterday 5-0 behind strong pitching from Daniel Crossan, who went 7 innings and allowed 5 hits, no walks, 12 strikeouts.
Darn good outing by Daniel.
Yeah. This is the third meeting of the season between Shelton and Black Hills. With yesterday's game, the Highclimbers won the first 2 games, both by shutout, 2-0 on April 17th, and yesterday's 5-0 victory. Well, we just had the senior recognition. I'll go through those guys again. Dalton Kulbaki, Colin Mickelson, Michael Carlson, Carl Turnbow, and Cam Winans. No particular order, actually, just the way they came out on my sheet. Coming up, lineups, batting orders. And, of course, we have the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Baseball, the Black Hills Wolves at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PUD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Andy Conklin, and Jerry's got our starters.
Thank you, Diedrich. And first for the visiting Black Hills Wolves under Coach Christensen. Leading off will be the left fielder, number 12, Lincoln Brannon. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Cooper Parkinson. Batting third, the third baseman, number 9, Brody Rice. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, number 27, Asher Strauss. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Jackson Marshall. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 15, Jake Tinsley. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 32, Jake Longman. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 3, Elijah Simpson. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 44, Landon Eccles. And your pitcher tonight for the Wolves is number 4, Joel Beldo. That's your starters for the Wolves. And now, well, I think we're...
No, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
For the Shelton Highclimbers, under Coach Trevor Cahoon, leading off will be the shortstop, number 22, Carl Turnbull. Batting second, the center fielder, number 20, Michael Carlson. Batting third, the first baseman, number 24, Cam Winans. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, designated hitter, number 8, Dalton Kabaki. Batting fifth is the right fielder, number 11, Colin Michelson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 7, Jacob Jacoby. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 2, Ryan Brady. And your pitcher tonight for the Highclimbers is number 44, Kingston Cahoon. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Zane Harding. And the third baseman tonight is number 13, Gunnar Jensen. That's your starters for the Highclimbers.
Thank you, Jerry. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back for first pitch between Black Hills and Shelton on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field. Diedrich Allen, Andy Conklin, Jerry Apple. What am I doing here? That's what I'm doing.
Just grab your clipboard.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, but it's so much for me to handle.
Yeah.
We're ready to get this thing underway. Let's see here. We got Kingston Cahoon on the mound for the Highclimbers. His last outing was, I believe it was last Friday. It was against Olympic. It was a 7-2 win. 6 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 27 batters, 93 pitches, 58 of which were strikes.
Another good outing by Kingston.
Yeah, and he's on the mound today to to get things underway. We've already run through the differences in the defense. See some different guys in different places today because of senior night.
Yeah, it's nice to give the seniors a start and get them an opportunity to get a bat or two, and then we'll see how this plays out. I mean, I guess. Last night the Highclimbers beat Black Hills, and so they sewed up the number 4 spot in the AVCO, which gets them into the playoff on Saturday. So we'll see if Coach Cahoon, if he wants to let the seniors run for a while, or if he's going to play this to win it. I mean, my mindset is you want to keep rolling with wins on the way into the playoffs. So if it starts to get close or stays close, I imagine he'll be bringing the normal starters in.
And they have one more game on Thursday, right?
Right. Yeah, they host Tumwater. Not really the game you want to have senior night on usually, but okay.
Leading off for Black Hills, the left fielder, number 12, Lincoln Brannon.
Lincoln, he was 1 for 4 yesterday. First pitch to him. It's going to be a strike.
If I remember correctly, Lincoln, the last time we saw him, he put the ball in play a lot, and he was on the move. He's a pretty well put together kid.
Ground ball over to second base. Harding with it. Actually, that's not how Harding is it? Yes, it is Harding. Over to Winans at first, and that's out number 1. I'm sorry. I got to double check things today.
Yeah, Lincoln made good contact there, but he stumbled on the way out of the box. He would have had a hard time being safe anyway, but nice little easy out at first base.
And your second hitter for the Wolves is a shortstop, number 1, Cooper Parkinson.
Cooper, 0 for 3. Little ground ball over to third base. Jensen with it, throws a long cross, and Winans was off the bag just a little bit, and Parkinson safe at first. So 1 on.
It's going to be E5. Error on the third baseman for pulling the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah. And now up is your third hitter, the third baseman, number 9, Brody Rice.
And Brody, 1 for 3 with a double. First pitch is a ground ball over to second, to the out, and a throw over to first, and Cam held on that time. And that will be the end of the inning. Wow, that was pretty quick. We head to the bottom of the frame. The Highclimbers coming up, no score. Be right back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
We're back here for the bottom of the first inning, no score. The Highclimbers coming up.
Yeah, there was no runs and no hits, but there was an error committed by Black Hills.
All right.
Yeah, and a great double play. I mean, fielded really cleanly by Zane at second. Nice little flip to Carl at second base, and then back over to first base for the double play. I mean, it's that tailor-made, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Cam stretched out and held on to squeeze it in, make sure that out was recorded that time.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it was a good play all around.
So that error, just erase it, get it out of the way.
It's not important, and that ends up. I mean, Kingston ends up throwing 4 pitches in the first inning, so that's a great start.
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably talk about Mr. Beldo on the mound. Joel Beldo, he pitched on let's see here, April 28th against Aberdeen. It was a 12-2 loss. 2 2/3 innings, 7 runs, 6 of those were earned, 5 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 20 batters faced, 61 pitches, 31 of which were strikes for Joel. So,
how many strikes and how many pitches? I'm sorry, it was.
61 pitches, 31 strikes.
Yeah, just watching him warm up here, he seems to be having a little bit of a control issue, but things change when it goes live. So it'll be interesting to see how he throws.
He's got a little bit of zip on that ball, but it seems his location's not there yet.
Yep. It's everything changes when the batter steps in.
Right, that's true.
We'll see how it goes, but
better target. Yeah,
that's a good looking pitch.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yep. Right, straight over the top. Not a whole lot of movement side to side on that fastball, and he's gonna have to change speeds because these guys are good fastball hitters.
And who leads off to Carl Turnbow, is that right?
Leading off will be the shortstop, number 22, Carl Turnbow.
Yeah, he has had a couple of days off. He played against Olympic on Friday. He was 1 for 4 with a walk. You know what? He pitched in that game, too. That was he closed it out. So
yeah, he's a pretty useful guy. He can play all the positions in the infield pretty well. I haven't never seen him play first base, I guess, but second base, shortstop, third base, he's great. He can pitch. He's a really valuable member of this squad.
And he does a good job on the base pass, too.
Yep.
He likes to intimidate the pitcher.
Excuse me, Andy. I got to move this over closer to his mouth. He's so distant, and that's strange. Maybe that'll be better. All right, here we go.
Carl Turnbow
leading things off for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the first, no score. Highclimbers first at bat in this ball game. Got a little pink on today, too, I notice. Pitch on the way. Ooh. Jeez. That's going to be ball 1.
Yeah. Right at the dome, Carl just tipped his head down and said, "Hit me if you're going to."
Not the face, man. Not the face.
No, he took care of the face, but
he's been there already once this season. Yeah. Here's the next pitch on the way. It's going to be strike 1, called to the knees, 1-1 to Carl Turnbow. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. It's going to drop into center field. Shallow center field for a base hit. Turnbow turns the corner at first. So
nice, solid hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a straight fastball with not a whole lot of movement, and these guys can hit that, and so it'll be up to him to change speeds and get some movement on that ball. These Highclimbers are going to hit the heck out of it.
And now up is your second hitter, number 20, the center fielder, Michael Carlson.
He was 0 for 4, but did score a run yesterday. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive into right field. Turnbow rounds second, holds up, and now he's caught in between second and third. And he's going to get in the pickle, and they tag him out on the play. Carlson heads to second base, so 1 away and 1 on. Runner in scoring position off that first pitch.
Yeah, good hard shot to right field. Carl got a good jump on the play, but he made that turn and held himself up right there halfway through, and he was going to be out at third if he didn't. But smartly, Michael followed him up and got down to second base on the single.
And now up is the first baseman, number 24, Cam Winans.
First pitch to Cam is low and inside for ball 1.
And Cam had a workout there in the top of the first, having to stretch for a couple of those throws.
Pretty flexible for a big guy.
Yesterday at the plate, he was 1 for 4 with a double. Now that we've thrown all the information out there about Cam. And Beldo's going to step off, get Carl Turnbow back. Or I'm sorry, I think Michael Carlson back to the bag. I saw the 2, and I'm thinking Carl, and that's usually where we see Carl.
Yeah. Michael did a good job of getting in the pitcher's field of vision right there, and
he's going to go. Throw to third. And they call him safe. Tag was just a little bit slow as Rice did his best to get it down, but not enough, not quick enough as Carlson's safe. It's the third now.
Yeah, give Michael a steal there.
Yeah, he had a great walking lead on that and got a great jump and slid in safely.
So the pitch was a ball. So 2 balls, no strikes to Winans. Swings at the next pitch, and that's strike 1.
There's that curveball.
Kind of caught Winans a little bit on that one.
Yeah, Cam was thinking fastball the whole way, and it just broke at the end.
So here's the 2-1 from Beldo, who takes his time. Runner at third base, and Carlson pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike 2. He kind of is even at 2-2 for Cam Winans. Next pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball high over there. Playable. Coming out to try to get it was the third baseman, and Rice couldn't get to it, and it's foul ball.
Yeah, that's a tough play over your shoulder. You're with your back to the infield going away, and then the ball's sailing towards the fence. You're trying to check the fence, check the ball, check the fence, check the ball. That's a tough play to make.
Count remains 2-2 to Cam Winans. One out, one on, runner at third base. Michael Carlson swinging a fly ball, same direction, further out. That's going to go over the fence. No, it didn't. It bounced high off the fence. I'm sorry. And Winans has an RBI double off of that one. It bounced high off that fence, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. That was a heck of a shot. He got that.
Wow.
Got that left fielder, and it looked like it had a chance to go over for a ground rule double, but it was an easy stand-up double for Cam.
And coming in to score was Michael Carlson, so it makes it 1-0.
3 hits in a row.
Yep, great.
And now up is your designated hitter, number 8, Dalton Kabaki.
Yeah, Dalton was, you have to go back to the game against Centralia on the 15th. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI. His first pitch to Dalton, he'll swing and they'll foul that one off. I just get so excited when I see a ball go up so high and far.
Yeah.
And you don't see a lot of home runs in this park.
No, it's deep out there.
Yeah. Kabaki 0-1. 1 in, 1 on, 1 out. Cam Winans at second base for the Highclimbers. Here's a pitch to Kabaki, low, ball 1, 1-1. So 1-0 ball game here with the Highclimbers on top and at bat.
Looks like the wind's blown out to left field again today, so.
Beldo taking his time again, gets the sign he likes. Here's a pitch on the way. Ooh, that was a pretty pitch. Strike 2.
Yeah, just caught that outside corner at the knee, and good pitch, good location.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kabaki. And this time, Marshall's going to call timeout the catcher. Going to head out and get Beldo on the same page, I think.
Yeah, well, they got that runner at second base, and so a lot of times the runner at second can read the sign from the catcher to the pitcher and relay it. So they're just talking about their sign sequence, right? Sometimes you're going to throw a number of different signs down: first sign indicator, first sign, second pitch, all those kinds of things, so that it confuses the runner at second a little bit. He can't tell the hitter what's coming.
Yeah, that runner's Cam Winans, if you didn't remember. Batter is Dalton Kabaki. He has 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the first, leading 1-0. Beldo again taking his time. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Strike 3 called, and that's out number 2.
That's tough. It looked like it could have been a little bit low, but like they say, if it's close enough to call a strike, it's close enough to try and fight it off.
And now up is your right fielder, number 11, Colin Michelson.
Colin 0 for 0 with a walk yesterday. However, back on the 15th, he was 0 for 2 against Centralia. Pitch on the way, takes strike 1.
Yeah, Colin is the 5th hitter for the Highclimbers here in this bottom of the first.
Looks like Joel's settled down a little bit. He's been closer and around the plate now that he's into the groove of the game.
Also notice he's taking more time before he delivers. Pitch on the way, a little high. Ball 1, 1-1. That one looked like the same one, the last one.
A little bit higher, maybe an inch or 2 more outside.
So 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. Cam Winans at second base. Batter again is Mickelson. Here's the 1-1 from Beldo. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Just a little late on that offering from Colin right there. He had a pretty good swing on it, just started a little too late.
Colin Mickelson's taking a little, getting set, waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called. That'll end the inning. We head to the second, 1-0 Shelton. Black Hills coming up. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, We offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back here for the second inning of play. 1-0 Shelton. Black Hills coming up, Jerry.
Yeah, the Highclimbers in the bottom of the first had 1 run on 3 hits, 2 singles, 1 double. There was no errors, 1 left on base, and 2 strikeouts. And now up for Black Hills is your cleanup hitter, the center fielder, number 27, Asher Strauss.
Asher was 2 for 3 with a triple yesterday.
Oh. Got those long legs rolling, did he?
It looks that way.
Yeah.
But again, the Highclimbers held him to 5 hits, so.
Right.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive right to the glove of Gunnar Jensen. He didn't have to move, except he reached down just a tad bit. 1 out.
Good hard shot right at him.
And now up is your catcher, number 8, Jackson Marshall.
Jackson was 0 for 3 yesterday. So 1 out, nobody on for the Black Hills. In a 1-0 ball game, here's the first pitch. Bounces in there, ball 1. It's awfully quiet here, guys.
Yeah.
Here's pitch on the way. Popped up high, center fielder under it. Adjusts. Carlson gets it, that's out number 2. It's a 2-away for Black Hills.
And now stepping in will be the second baseman, number 15, Jake Tinsley.
Tinsley, well, go back to the game against Aberdeen on the 28th. He was 0 for 2. So 2 down, nobody on for Black Hills. First pitch to Tinsley. Outside, just missed. Ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Swing, and that one is over everybody's head out of play. 1-1 count to Jake Tinsley. Cahoon with the delivery again. Outside, still a bit high. Maybe he missed outside.
Good looking pitch right there by Kingston. A little bit off, little off speed. Nice little slider on trying to get that backdoor strike.
So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on for Black Hills. Pitch on the way. Tinsley, that one's fouled off. And it's 2-2. Tinsley will step back in, wait for the next offering from Kingston Cahoon. Pitch on the way. Reached for it, popped it out of play.
Good job fighting that off. It wasn't the pitch to hit, but he didn't want to give it a chance to put it in the umpire's hands, so he got the bat on it and got another shot at it right here.
Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. A little high, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Kingston appears to be trying to locate a little bit. He's taking a little off and trying to throw strikes in there, and be interesting to see if he tries to bring some heat.
Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning for Black Hills. Head to the bottom of the second, still 1-0 Shelton.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job, it's our promise.
And we're back here for the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Shelton. High Climbers have the lead, and they're coming up, Jerry. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Not much to say. There was one strikeout. Seems like Joel Beldo, the pitcher for Black Hills, is starting, like you said, is starting to get into a groove with those 2 strikeouts at the end of the inning.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's true. He threw a lot better in the second inning than the first. But can't overlook the fact that as of right now, Kingston Kahuna's faced the minimum through 2 innings. Right, there's been 6 batters at the plate. He's pitching great. Right. 4 pitches in the first inning, 10 in the second. I think he should be at about 14 by my.
By your estimate, I think you're exactly right there.
Yeah. Well, good.
I think I looked at it. It was at 12,
yep.
And then that was a couple of pitches before the end of the inning. So.
Yep. And now stepping in is your left fielder, number 7, Jacob Jacoby.
Jacob 2 for 4 with 2 doubles yesterday.
Hitting the ball well.
Yeah, just bat's hot. Bat's hot. First pitch to him. Away.
And I was impressed with Jacob in the game we watched where he got a couple doubles. And I thought he did a good job of fielding out there at shortstop.
For sure. Well,
center field, right? He's swinging a fly ball that goes off out of play.
Yeah, Jacob doesn't play shortstop. He's a lefty, so he may have been playing. I don't think I've seen him.
He did
at first.
Take
Carl's,
Carl's.
He was at first.
Okay.
He was at first.
Oh, was he?
Usually he's in center field, and most of the time not usually. So most of the time he's in center field. Here's the next pitch on the way. It's going to be low and away. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, it would make sense as a left-hander to have him at short.
It would be unique, wouldn't it?
Yeah, very.
Here's the 2-1. Outside, ball 3.
The reason behind that is you want to have the glove hand of the shortstop taking away the middle, and then also if it's glove hand, he's got to turn his back. If he's going into the 5-hole behind third base, he's got to turn his back to the infield and throw it across to first. So,
good point. Good point.
And there's a walk for Jacob Jacoby, so he heads to first base. So 1 on, nobody out.
And now up is your catcher, number 2, Ryan Brady.
Ryan was 0 for 3 yesterday, but did score a run. 1 on, nobody out for Shelton here. Bottom of the second, they're leading 1-0. First pitch from Beldo. Ball 1.
Yeah, Jackson Marshall behind the plate. He's got a really strong arm down to second base, and so he's in with the pitcher with a nice little slide step, quick delivery to the plate. It's going to be
runner goes.
Hard to steal bases on him, and
Throw.
He does it.
And Jacob Jacoby slides right into the bag, right under the tag. And Jacoby's in scoring position for the High Climbers. Pitch, by the way, was a ball, right?
Had a pretty good jump.
Yeah, had a great jump at first.
So 2 balls, no strikes to Ryan Brady. Nobody out, 1 on. Jacob Jacoby now at second base. Beldo keeps looking back at second. Got that slow head roll and he'll step off. Get Jacoby back to the bag.
Yeah, when the runners are at first base, they're taught to watch the heels of the pitcher, and if the right heel comes up, they're coming over to first base for a pickoff move. If the left heel comes up, then they can go and make their break. So if they can get that good read on those heels, they can often get a good jump.
Here's the pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. 2-1 the count to Ryan Brady.
When the left-handed pitcher's up there, all those rules go away.
They're not opposite?
No, because
you're looking right at him.
Well, yeah, and the left-hander can actually pick his right foot up and step towards the bag, and so you have to get a better read. It's a lot harder to steal bases off a lefty pitcher.
Beldo again looking back at second base with pitch to the plate now. High and away. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ryan Brady.
Good spot for Ryan. 3-1 count. Hitters count with a runner on second. he can he probably going to get something pretty straight and hard right down the middle. He should be able to turn it around.
Beldo just keeps looking back at second. It's getting pretty consistent. Two glances, and there's a swing and a miss by Ryan Brady. Strike 2, so the count's full. Got to tell you, I mean, Beldo's being very methodical in everything he does today.
Yeah, and give credit to the runner at second base. They're taking his attention away from what he's supposed to be doing, which is pitching, and that little hesitation often will wreak havoc on a guy's rhythm.
Jacoby threatening to go, pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Brady goes down swinging for the first out in the inning for the Highclimbers.
And now up is number 44, your pitcher, Kingston Cahoon. That was the third strikeout registered by Joel Beldo.
Kingston, well, he drew a walk yesterday and scored a run in his only plate appearance. I looked that up earlier today as Beldo steps off.
Right on.
Plate appearance, different than at bat.
Yes.
So maybe we should change the way we say at bats, say plate appearances.
Those are hard to keep track of.
I know. I just wanted a different term that came up. I like that. Here's a pitch on the way. Cahoon pops it out of play straight back.
3 lefties in a row for the Highclimbers in the batting lineup. Don't see that all that often in high school baseball. It's kind of a nice luxury.
So 1 out, and again, Jacob Jacoby still at second base.
Good strategy.
Kingston Cahoon is the batter. He's got an 0-1. Waits for the next offering from Beldo. I was going to say he's not as concerned with Jacoby. Here's one glance back. Pitch to the plate. Ball 1-1. Well, it was a strike, wasn't it?
Oh, I had it
no,
as a ball.
No, there was a ball. Never mind. So I was looking at the wrong thing. I get confused. But everybody knows that by now. So 1-1 the count to Kingston Cahoon. With 1 out and 1 on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball over to second. Tinsley will glove it and throw it to first. And Langen will record the out. However, on the play, Jacoby makes his way to third base.
Now, that is a sacrifice.
No, it's not a sacrifice. It's because it's not a bunt.
Okay.
He's got to square around to bunt for it to be a sacrifice. That's just to put out 4-3.
Gotcha. Okay. We tried.
Zane Harding is the batter.
I tried.
And he was 2 for 3 yesterday. Playing second base for the Highclimbers today. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called.
Started him off with a little slider there, and Highclimbers probably got the scouting report too that he likes to throw fastballs. So let that first one go and see if you can get a fastball.
So 2 out, 1 on. Runner at third base and Jacob Jacoby. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to short. Glove there. Throw to first across just in time, and that'll end the inning. So the Highclimbers leave 1 out there. We head to the third. Still 1-0 Shelton. Black Hills coming up.
Pick your mode. HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
And we're back here for the third inning of play. 1-0 Shelton. Black Hills coming up, Jerry.
Yeah, there was one runner left on base, on third base. And there was a strikeout and a walk there. So leading off for Black Hills will be number 32, the first baseman, Jake Longan.
I don't have any information on Jake. I didn't go deep in the archives, I'm sorry. Didn't play yesterday, let's just put it that way. But he's here today in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch from Kingston Cahoon. Swing, and he pops one up over to right field. Getting under it and grabbing it for the out. That's Mickelson, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so one away. Just making sure I got the right person playing the right position.
Okay, and next up is your second hitter this inning, the right fielder, number 3, Elijah Simpson.
Simpson 0 for 3 yesterday. First pitch to him.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, just missed that corner.
Yeah, just missed. Ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Good location by Kingston. Made him go down and try and chase that ball.
Next pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball, slow roller to Turnbow. It's short. He one hops it and it's off line, and that'll be an error. I
give the error. I'm going to give it to the shortstop.
Yep, E6.
But Simpson remains first.
And now up is your designated hitter, number 44, Landon Eccles.
Yeah, Landon was 1 for 1 yesterday. 1 on, 1 out for Black Hills. Pitch on the way to Eccles. Strike. Can't get any better than that pitch. So 1 to Eccles. Simpson at first base. Pitch on the way just a bit outside. 1-1. Next offering. Swing and a miss by Eccles.
Good change of pace by Kingston right there to get that second strike, and it was had him out in front and on that front foot, waving at it.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Eccles. Pitch on the way. Outside again. Ball 2, 2-2.
Ryan Brady behind the plate did everything he could to entice a strike call, but not to have it.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Eccles goes down swinging, so 2 out for the Wolves with 1 on.
And that's the second strikeout for Kingston Cahoon. And now up is your leadoff hitter, the left fielder, number 12, Lincoln Brannon. He's 0 for 1.
First pitch to him is inside and low.
Nice job by Ryan getting his body over in front of that ball, knocking it down, keeping that runner at first base.
Again, Simpson is at first base for the Wolves. Here's a pitch on the way. Ooh, that hit him, and the runner had already started his run. So runners at first and second for the Black Hills Wolves with 2 out.
And now up is Cooper Parkinson, the shortstop, number 1. He got on by way of an error back in the first inning.
So 2 on, 2 out. First pitch is fair up the third base line. Gunnar Jensen couldn't quite get to it. Ooh, tripping up. Simpson was tripped up at third, and they're going to throw him out at home. That ends the inning. I don't know if he got entangled or just tripped over the bag, but that ends the inning. And the Climbers get a little break there. We head to the bottom of the frame, still 1-0 Shelton.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
And we're back here for the bottom of the third inning. 1-0, still the score with Shelton on top. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, there was no runs. There was one hit. There was one error and 2 left on base. And now,
well, leading off will be Carl Turnbow. If they get it, the Wolves were a little late to get out to the field because there was a question about that last call or no call, I guess you could say.
The coach thought maybe the run around in third and the third baseman had their feet tangled up, and but I got a couple of scouts out there beyond third base, and they said that their feet tied up. So it looks like the Highclimbers got away with one there.
All right. Well, Turnbow will come out to lead things out for the Highclimbers as we're through our warm-ups now.
Yeah, and he's Carl Turnbow, the shortstop, is 1 for 1, had a single.
First pitch to him is high.
Similar to the first pitch of the first inning.
I was thinking the same thing, except this time it was in front of him.
Yeah.
Instead of behind him. Here's the 1-0 to Turnbow from Beldo. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Marshall is, bringing that ball back in. Those are not, there's no doubt, these balls. Here's pitch on the way. Strike down the middle of the plate, 2-1.
So far, Joel Beldo has 3 strikeouts and 1 walk.
He wants a new baseball.
Yeah, he acted like it was scuffed up, and most pitchers won't give up a scuffed ball. They'll let it go as long as they can get it. But if you just throw straight, then it's harder to control.
Pitch on the way. That hit Carl in the shoulder, so Turnbow heads to first base. You get the feeling that they're starting to pitch around Carl a little bit here late in the season.
Yeah, he's dangerous in the leadoff spot.
Yeah, that's the second time for Carl to be on base. Mm-hmm. And now up is your center fielder, number 26, Michael Carlson. And Michael scored the 1 run.
Oh my goodness, that was a wild pitch by all means as Turnbow hits the second base.
And Michael had a steal and a single, so he's 1 for 1 so far.
I think that pitch crossed where the plate was at about 8 feet high. It was lost a grip on it or something.
You know, if I'm a pitcher, I do not want Carl Turnbow at second base at any point in this game.
No, he's gonna. The pitcher will know that Carl's out there. There's no doubt about that.
So Carl's at second base. And Michael Carlson's the batter with a 1-0 count. 1-0 ball game. Shelton on top and at bat. Bottom of the third. Pitch on the way. Shows bunt. Does Carlson is scooped up by Beldo. Throw to first for the out on the play. Turnbow heads to third base. And he's safe over there. So, 1 away for Shelton. And 1 on. Carl Turnbow at third base.
And now up is Cam Winans. Cam, number 24, the first baseman, is 1 for 1, a double, and has lone RBI.
Yep. That was a sacrifice bunt by Michael, by the way.
Okay.
They're just walking Cam. They don't want him. They don't want him to do that.
So the Highclimbers will have runners at the corners. with one out. And here's Dalton Kulbacki.
And Dalton, the designated hitter, is 0 for 1, struck out back in the first.
Winans takes an interesting lead out there. He did it in a little sprint. Turnbow at third base. Winans at first. Pitch on the way to Kulbacki. Little dribbler right in front of the plate. Picked up by Beldo to get the out at first base. And waiting and coming in is going to be Turnbow to make it 2-0. That's patience, guys.
Yeah.
And heads up move.
Yeah, it was a good job by Carl at third base. He saw the catcher was out in front of the plate, nobody there covering. So when the ball got delivered to first, he took off and was able to score easily.
Oh, by the way,
Dalton Kulbacki got an RBI.
And by the way, Winans at second base and all that. And here's Mickelson, Colin Mickelson. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1.
And Mickelson is 0 for 1.
Just trying to catch up with the graphics. I'm way behind here. All right. So 2-0 ball game, 1 in, 2 out, 1 on. Cam Winans at second base. Batters Colin Mickelson. He has a 1-0 count. Ground ball at the middle over to second base. Scooped up there, taking his time is Tinsley. He'll throw it over for the out. That ends the inning, but the Highclimbers do get one. They leave one. They lead 2-0. We head to the fourth. Black Hills coming up.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Back here for the fourth inning of play. 2-0 Shelton. Jerry, what do you got for us?
Well, what we got is there was 1 run, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. And now up is number 9, the third baseman, Brody Rice. And Brody hit into a double play back in the first.
Just making sure everything's working over here on my end. I'm not going to say anything, but knock on wood. Okay, we're ready to play here. As Rice away for first pitch from Cahoon, swings and grounds it foul at the third baseline.
Another good little off-speed pitch by Kingston. Had him out on that front foot and waving at it, so not much to do other than to pull it foul. And
he's been pretty effective with that pitch, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's got next pitch, and there's going to be a ball 1-1. Just going to say that he has 28 pitches. Kingston does. Yep. Kingston Cahoon. Been very efficient today. Pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball just out of the reach of Zane Harding at the second, and into right field it goes. And gathering in and throwing it to second base will be Mickelson. So 1 on for Black Hills.
And now up is the center fielder, number 27, Asher Strauss. And Asher is 0 for 1, flew out to the third baseman.
So 1 on, nobody out. As Strauss will wait for the first pitch from Kingston Cahoon with Rice at first base. Pitch on the way. Swing and opposite direction, foul ball.
You are right, Diedrich. Kingston has had good control. No walks so far in the game for him.
That was a hard hit shot down the left field line, but just pulled it foul.
So 0-1 to Strauss. Again, nobody out and 1 on. Rice at first base. Throw to first. Rice dives back. Safely.
That's not Kingston's best move to first base. That's just letting him know he's there and he can come that way if he wants to.
Make sure that Rice is awake. Here's pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss by Strauss. 0-2. It's like silent. It's too quiet.
Yeah.
I'm going to need somebody to rally up the crowd over here. I don't know.
Do the wave.
Just something. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1 for Black Hills.
That's that little off-speed curveball again. Great pitch by Kingston right there. Just got the timing all out of whack and got that recorded that first out.
And now up is your catcher, number 8, Jackson Marshall. Jackson is 0 for 1, flew out to the center fielder.
Here's first pitch to Marshall in the turf.
Yeah, Ryan ate that one all up. He kept that right in front of him, smothered it, used that chest protector like he should, and that ball bounced right down in front of him. Doesn't give the runner any chance to move forward.
Yeah, Rice remains at first base. 1 out. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called on that outside corner.
Yeah, Rice at first base. He made a move like he was going and got the call, but no attempt to steal there.
Marshall back in the red batter's box, waiting for the next offering from Kingston Cahoon. Here it comes. Ooh, just missed. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Close.
1 out, 1 on for Black Hills. Rice, a throw over to first, runner goes. Throw to second. Got him. And Rice is out at second. So 2 away.
Good job by Kingston getting that pickoff right there. He's going the whole way, but Kingston threw a nice ball over to Winans at first. Winans threw that ball off to Carl Turnbow at second, and nice tag, second out of the inning.
And Jackson Marshall stepping back in.
Yeah, here's a 2-1 count. 2 out, nobody on now for Black Hills. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Marshall. 2-2. Next offering. Swing and a miss. Yeah, well, it's a drop to third strike, and Brady takes his time to throw to first, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-0 Shelton. Highclimbers coming up.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Pick your mode. HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
Bottom of the 4th we go. 2-0 Shelton.
Yeah, Black Hills in the top of the 4th had no runs, so they did have a single. There was nobody left on base, and there was 2 strikeouts, and that gives Kingston Cahoon 3 total strikeouts in the game and no walks. And now up, leading off will be number 7, the left fielder, Jacob Jacoby. Jacob is got a walk back in the 2nd, stole a base, wound up on 3rd, couldn't score him though. So.
Guess that's why we mean stranded at 3rd, right?
Yeah, I would say stranded.
Stranded
yeah.
at 3rd.
How about that? Would be a better word.
Well, I don't know if it's better. It's just if you're not familiar with the terms, that's what it means. So Jacoby will step in to lead things off for the Highclimbers here in their half of the fourth. They're up 2-0. Beldo's still on the mound for the Wolves. Takes his time, and Jacob's going to knock one into center field.
Nice, solid shot.
So 1 on.
And now up is your catcher, number 2, Ryan Brady. And Ryan is 0 for 1.
Just a great job of hitting right there by Jacob. He just put that ball right into center field on a nice line drive.
Swinging a pop-up over third base. Is he the room? Nope, it's not. Lands in the sidewalk.
Hit my scouts.
Hit your scouts. That's where your scouts are. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got them everywhere, folks. He knows exactly what's going on everywhere. That's why he's here. So 0-1 to Ryan Brady. Again, Jacob Jacoby at first base. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the fourth. Throw over to first. Jacoby back safely.
Good move. Had Jacob leaning a little bit.
Jacob takes his lead again over at first base. Beldo back to first, throw to first, and then you've got Jacoby in a little run down, and a throw to Beldo. Missed it, and Jacoby's going to stay at first base, safe.
Stay here.
Yeah, he's wise in those base running. He's not going to take off because the ball didn't go too far away.
You already got one break. You can't.
Don't risk it.
Don't gamble twice.
Yeah, right.
They had him picked off though, and Jacob did a nice job of breaking down and putting that game in motion. And pitcher came over to field at first base and just wasn't able to collect the ball from the shortstop.
Because it's not his forte.
It's not what he does.
Yeah. And Ryan Brady stepping back in.
Here's pitch on the way. It's going to be low. Great job by Marshall. Keep that in front of him. 1-1 is the count to Ryan Brady. Nobody out, 1 on. Jacob Jacoby still at first base after a little drama shortly ago? Nah, a little time ago. Another throw to first. Jacoby dives back in. That ball popped out of the glove of Langen. But Jacoby's still at first base, safe. Looks like Beldo's a little bothered with that runner at first right now. Brady, another throw over.
Yeah, the old rule used to be when you think you've gone over there enough, you go one more time, and that rule has changed in the majors now. They can only go twice, and then they have to go to the plate.
Another throw over. Jacoby gets back.
And when did that rule? This year?
No, last year.
Last year?
First year
that went into effect?
Yep.
Okay. Trying to shorten the game.
Yep, speed it up a bit.
Ryan Brady still waiting for another pitch to him. He has a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Jacoby still at first base. Nobody out. Another throw over. And Jacoby's just like, what? What am I doing over here? So at what point does Jacob just take off?
Everybody's rooting for him to throw a pitch here.
Yeah, including Ryan Brady. Here's pitch on the way. Swing, and he popped out one foul over to the mini dome.
Oh.
How many balls are stuck up there in the machinery?
I don't know. I think they go and try and collect them.
Okay. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan Brady. Again, Jacob Jacoby at first base, nobody out. Here's the pitch on the way. Low. Ball 2, 2-2.
How's the pitch count looking?
I don't think the pitch count's a problem. It's the throws over to first. It's at 48 pitches.
Okay.
Is Beldo.
We can't add those, huh?
I don't think so.
They're not official.
I know.
Another pitch on the way. That one's popped up center field high. Jacoby halfway in between, and coming over to get it is going to be Strauss for the out, and Jacoby's back at first base. So 1 away for Shelton.
And now up is the pitcher, number 44, Kingston Cahoon. Kingston is 0 for 1. He wants to help his cause right here.
Yeah, for sure. He wants to get the ball in play and get that runner to third base if he can with 1 out.
Another throw over to first. I think at this point, Jacob Jacoby just expects the throw to come to his way.
Yeah.
He's just kind of jogging back to the bag now. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swing in and miss. Well, foul tip. 0-1 to Kingston Cahoon, the batter. 1 out, 1 on. Jacob Jacoby at first base. Kingston Cahoon is the batter. You think that would be hard to say or something? Pitch on the way. Going to be low, ball 1.
Yeah, with all that work going over to first base, you know, it's tiring on a pitcher, and so he's not throwing that many pitches this inning, but he's throwing 6 balls to first base, and you know, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of thinking, it's a lot, you know, it just gets you out of your rhythm.
Another throw to first. Jacoby back safely.
Well, it definitely is having an effect. Or should have an effect.
Yeah, it is. He's working harder than anybody else right now, the pitcher, and that's not a good spot to be.
Another throw over to first. And that one got away, so Jacoby's going to take off. He's on the run to second base, and he's there safely.
So now we got an error on that. Give that error to the pitcher.
I think that's an error on the first baseman.
You think it was?
Yeah, it was
okay.
Very catchable.
All right.
So Jacob Jacoby is now at second base for the Highclimbers.
You run that risk, you know, and at one of those times, it's likely that it's going to score it away.
1 ball, 1 strike to Kingston Cahoon. He's the batter. A lot of attention to Jacoby now at second base. There's a high pitch in ball 2.
Well, I think he's thrown over there about 8 times.
Yeah, I think that was number 7 or 8, but it's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of times, yeah. Jacoby just kind of hanging out in the peripheral vision of Beldo on the mound. Here's the 2-1 to Cahoon. Inside and low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kingston Cahoon.
Jacob's doing a great job out there. I mean, the pitcher's very, very, very worried about him out there.
And I think if I was a catcher, I'd go out and talk to him.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. You know, after this bat, you know, depending on how it works out, somebody's got to go have a talk with him. Just tell him to focus on the batter.
Pitch on the way, high, and that's ball 4. So now there's runners at first and second for the Highclimbers. As the Kapowson.
And now
Boy, where was he? Otter was. No, go ahead. I'm amazed that the Otter's like hanging in the air over our heads from Kapowson air. All right, go ahead, Jerry.
And now up is your second baseman, number 9, Zane Harding. Zane is 0 for 1. Grounded out to the shortstop.
1 out, 2 on for the Highclimbers. Cahoon at first. Jacoby at second. He's going to go. Throw to third. Slides in to Jacoby now. Kingston will take off and head to second base. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Highclimbers. And that was a ball, right? That pitch?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
We've got a courtesy runner, Silas Hoff, coming in for Kingston Cahoon at second base. Kingston's the pitcher, and Silas is pretty darn fast. So they want somebody to score on the base hit by Zane.
And we saw that last night when they ran for Johnny, just to give her a little break.
Yep.
Infield's going to come in.
Infield's in trying to cut a run here. Interesting strategy with the first base open.
There's a fly ball headed over to right field on the run just at the foul line for the out. Throw home, and Jacoby got in there. He's safe for the score. Hoff in at third. So it makes it 3-0.
Yeah, he just got his head in there before the tag.
Makes it 3-0, and there's now 2 out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great slide by Jacob. He was going to be out if he came straight into the bag, but he reached around and got his hand in on the plate before the catcher was able to make the tag. Umpire right there to make the call.
And now up is Carl Turnbull. Carl has reached base twice, had a single in the first inning, and was hit by a pitch back in the third.
So 2 out, 1 in, 1 on. Silas Hoff at third base. Carl Turnbow, the batter, waiting for the first pitch from Joel Beldo, and it's ball.
Yeah, Joel's worked hard this inning. He's got a lot of throws in that arm.
And 57 to the plate.
Okay.
Pitch on the way. High and inside, ball 2 to Carl Turnbow.
Carl's just standing there saying, hit me if you want to. He wasn't going to back away from that. Get on base any way you can.
Yeah, he was hit by a pitch back in the third.
3-0 ball game. 2 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Turnbow. 2-1.
And he was almost hit by a pitch in the first.
Yep.
Here's next offering from Beldo. That one's hit foul, just in front of us.
Yeah, fouled off of Carl's foot.
So 2-2 the count. 2 out, 1 on, 1 in for Shelton, leading at 3-0 here, bottom of the 4th. Carl Turnbow is at bat. Silas Hoff is at third base. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that'll be that for the Highclimbers here in their half of the 4th. They did get one. They left one. They lead 3-0.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And, better bring my mic down. We head to the 5th inning to play.
Okay. Anyway, Shelton had 1 run on a single. There was 1 error. There was 1 left on base. There was 1 strikeout. And so the pitcher, Joel Beldo, now has 4 strikeouts but has 3 walks. And leading off for Black Hills will be the second baseman, number 15, Jake Tinsley, and Jake is 0 for 1.
All right. I don't think you see any changes out there for the Highclimbers defensively.
And I haven't seen the coach come to the umpire, so.
Oh, well. Here's first pitch on the way. Tinsley swings and misses. Strike 1.
Nice little cutter by Kingston on the outside half.
It's so quiet in this ballpark. Pitch on the way. It's outside, ball 1. 1-1 to Tinsley. Leadoff batter for Black Hills, trailing. His team is trailing 3-0. Top of the 5th. Pitch on the way. Swinging, that one's popped up. Everybody reaches and looks, and that's foul over our heads. So 1-2.
You notice, Drake and Andy, like in a girls' game, you notice there's some chatter coming out of the batter, out of the dugout sometimes.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tinsley. Sorry, guys.
No, it's good. It's a different kind of chatter, too, isn't it?
Very clever sometimes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1 for Black Hills.
Great off-speed pitch by Kingston. Has him off balance. It's good job by him.
Yeah, and now stepping up is number 32, the first baseman, Jake Long. And Jake is 0 for 1. Flew out to the right fielder back in the 3rd.
Here's the first pitch to Langen. Outside. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on for Black Hills. 3-0 ball game. Shelton with the lead. Black Hills at bat. Here's pitch on the way from Cahoon. Ground ball. Chopper up the third base line. They're going to see if it's going to roll foul, and it does.
Great job. Great recognition by Gunner right there. He saw that the only chance he had was for that ball to go foul, so he just backed off of it. I mean, he was going to give up the hit if it stayed fair, but wisely let it go foul, and here we go again.
Good decision. Good decision.
Langen was already at first base by the time they called that foul.
Yeah.
So 1-1 is the count. To the first baseman. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2.
Another good off-speed pitch.
Here's the pitch on the way. It's going to be low, ball 2. 2-2 the count.
It would be interesting to see what Kingston's ratio between balls and strikes is. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's been around the strike zone pretty well.
Well, let's see here. I can give you some things.
Ooh. Ooh.
That
looked
be
like
a
a
whiff.
strike. Woo.
Ball 3 was called, so I was looking up a stat here. Let's see here. 46 pitches.
46?
30 strikes.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
there we go. Pitch on the way. It'll be low. And that will be a walk with 1 out.
And that's the first walk given up by Kingston Cahoon. And now up is your right fielder, number 3, Elijah Simpson. Elijah is 0 for 1, got on by way of an error back in the third.
First pitch to him is a ball.
Kingston's wondering where he's got to put that for a strike. That was must just have broke around the outside corner.
Here's the 1-0 that's popped up. Is it playable? Nope, it's going to hit top of the clubhouse. 1-1 the count. To Simpson. Getting 1 out, 1 on. Langen at first base for Black Hills. Trailing by 3 runs. Simpson waits for the next offering from Cahoon. Here it comes. Inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Langen takes his lead at first base. Here's the pitch to Simpson. Swings and he fouls that one high off the screen. Count goes to 2-2. Don't think I'm paranoid or anything, but every time that ball gets up near the camera, I have to look and make sure it's still working.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch on the way. Swing, and that was a foul tip off the helmet. 2-2 the count.
Ryan's upset with himself that he didn't hang on to that, but that's you don't have a choice. So you either get it or you don't. There's nothing you can really do about it.
So 1 out, 1 on. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 call. It's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of this inning for Kingston. And now up is the designated hitter, number 44, Landon Eccles, 0 for 1, struck out back in the third.
Take strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be ball 1. Ryan Brady doing just an excellent job there.
Yeah, he's knocking everything down. He's been behind the plate for a long time, and looking forward to.
Swing and a miss by Eccles for strike 2, 1-2.
Swing something you got to learn from right there, and you know, it didn't look like a good contact swing, so look to get an out pitch right here and have him chase.
Again, 1 on and 2 out. Pitch on the way. It's going to be
Good
low.
stop.
2-2 the count.
Way to hold that runner.
Hardest working man in show business right now, that catcher.
Again, Langen at first base. He takes this small lead there. Here's a pitch to the plate. Outside. Just missed. Count goes full to Eccles. 2 out, 1 on. 3-0 is our score. Shelton with the lead. Black Hills at bat. Here's the pitch to Eccles. Swing and a miss, and that will be it for Black Hills in their half of the fifth. We head to the bottom of the frame. Shelton coming up.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
Well, bottom of the fifth, 3-0 Shelton. The Highclimbers coming to bat.
Well, the thing is, Kingston did have 3 strikeouts. He did have 1 walk. There was 1 left on base.
Yep, he's in command right now. He's pitching well. Through 5.
6 strikeouts, like
Great.
I said.
Great.
And 1 walk.
7.
What do you got, 7?
7.
You got 7. Okay. I better check.
You better check. I got 7 over here.
1, 2,
leading things off
3.
for the Highclimbers will be number 20, and that'll be Michael Carlson.
Huh. You got 7?
That's what they have down here. I don't know.
I got 6.
I have 7.
Okay.
Tell us about Michael's last
There's
at-bat.
7, everybody.
Pitch on the way. It's going to be a ball 1. Jerry, what did Michael do last at-bat?
Michael, the last time at bat, grounded out to the pitcher.
Okay.
But he did not have an official bat because he did sacrifice the runner. And so he is 1 for 1, has a steal, scored the first run, and had a single.
Now it's a 1-1 count, and there's a ground ball that goes foul over there at third baseline. So 1-2 the count to Michael Carlson.
So 7, huh?
Don't worry about it, Jerry.
Yeah, okay. Well, 3.
Pitch on the way. It'll be a strike 3 called, and that's out, number 1.
Okay.
So 1 away for Shelton here.
Doesn't matter. He's had a good game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's Cam Winans.
Yeah, and Cam has gone on base twice. Had a double, had an RBI, and in the 3rd inning got a walk. So he's 1 for 1.
First pitch to him, swinging a fly ball deep to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. I was just looking at the gap that's out there. Winans goes to second. He's going to round it. He's going to hit the 3rd, throw into the cutoff man, and Winans beats it. There's a 1-out triple for Cam Winans. Gets a great hand from the crowd here.
Hit into the deepest part of the park.
And nobody was there. I was just looking at the defense, and the center fielder was kind of drifting to left the whole time, and that's exactly where Cam hit it. It's where he wasn't.
Yeah, they call that the power alley for a reason. It takes a big shot to get it out deep in that part of the park, and Cam got his hands out on that ball and drove it
Who
out.
do we have now up?
Drew Helser is the batter.
Okay, thank you.
And Drew, last time he played was against Olympic on Friday, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run scored.
And this is his first time up this game.
Yeah, this game. Took ball 1. 1 out, 1 on. Cam Winans at third base for the Highclimbers. Drew Helser waits for the next offering from Beldo. He'll hit a nice little ground ball. It goes foul at the third baseline. 1-1 to count.
Cam doesn't hit many triples. He's not the fastest guy on the field, but boy, there is no doubt about that. Stand-up triples are something to be impressed by.
Look where the center fielder is now. And Helser takes strike 2.
Yeah, hit that inside corner there, didn't it?
And Strauss has moved back to where he should have been the last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Helser goes down swinging for out number 2. So 2 down, 1 on for the Highclimbers. Here's Silas Hoff.
And this is the first time for Silas this game.
Yeah, he was 0 for 2 with an RBI, a walk, and scored 2 runs yesterday against these Wolves. So 2 out, 1 on. Cam Winans at third base. First pitch to Hoff is a ground ball. High chopper over to short, but actually third baseman's going to glove it. Throw to first just in time, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the 6th. Still 3-0 Shelton.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
So we're in the 6th inning now, 3-0 Shelton.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had no runs, but they did have a triple by Cam Winans. There was no errors. There was 1 left on base, and Joel Beldo, the pitcher for Black Hills, now he had 2 strikeouts in that inning. He now has 6 strikeouts, but 3 walks.
A little change in the defense. Silas Hoff is now in left field. Jacob Jacoby in right. That's the only change. Everything else is the same.
That looks accurate.
Yeah, I'm just looking and looking, hey. Sometimes this is not accurate.
Now leading off for Black Hills here in the top of the 6th is the left fielder, number 12, Lincoln Bannon. And Lincoln is 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman and was hit by a pitch in the 3rd.
He took ball 1 on the first pitch. Here's the next offering from Cahoon. That one's popped up, and that one's going foul. Boy, I'm glad the mini dumb is not a person.
Be bruised up.
Big time. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter from Brennan. Pitch on the way. Line drive over to Turnbow off the hop. He'll throw over to first, and that'll be out number 1.
Nice job by Carl right there. He got it on a little short hop, fielded it cleanly, came up firing across the infield for the put out.
And now up is number 1, the shortstop, Cooper Parkinson. And Cooper is 1 for 2, had a single in the 3rd.
Pitch on the way to him. Going to be a strike on the inside.
Yeah, Kingston started that one off on the middle of the plate, and it broke just on the inside corner. Good pitch.
So 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way, and that one's popped up left field. Hoff on the run, and he watches it hit the fence. So Parkinson's got a double as the ball comes all the way in to second base.
That ball was hit hard.
And the sun had a little bit of a factor there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it went off the wall. I mean, that was a good shot.
Yeah, it was a good hit. Now up is Brody Rice, the third baseman, number 9. Brody is 1 for 2, had a single in the 4th and hit into a double play in the 1st.
So 1 out, 1 on. Parkinson at second base, and Rice waits for the first pitch from Cahoon. Here it comes. Ball 1, low and away.
That's only the third hit given up by Kingston.
Yeah, he's been pitching well.
Next pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball center field. On the run out there is Carlson. Reaches up, grabs it for the out. And Parkinson heads back to the bag at second. So 2 away for the Wolves.
Heck of a play by Michael. That thing was stung into that gap also, but he was on the run. He had it the whole way. He knew it, and he just kept on grinding and pulled that in.
Now up is number 27, the center fielder, Asher Strauss. Asher is 0 for 2, flew out to the third baseman and struck out in the 4th. Oh, nice stop.
Yeah, great scoop by Ryan back behind the plate. That was a nice play.
The ball 1.
Yeah.
2 out, 1 on. Runner at second base in Parkinson. Pitch on the way to Strauss. Swing, and that's a line drive over to right field. Parkinson rounds third. Throw in, and got him at home. Parkinson didn't believe it, but his leg didn't come down on that slide, guys. It was up when he was tagged out.
Yeah, he did not touch that base.
So out at home, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-0 Shelton.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0 Shelton.
Yeah, Black Hills at the top of the 6th had no runs. They did have 2 hits, a double and a single. There was no errors. There was 1 left on base.
Yeah, that was a heck of a job by Jacob Jacoby in right field right there. That was a hard hit ball to him, and then the runner's round in third, and he came up and threw an absolute laser beam to Ryan Brady at the plate. Ryan got a good play on it, made a nice tag, cut that run.
Yeah, and Parkinson had his leg up in the air when he slid in, so he wasn't even close to the base when the tag came down. So he was complaining that he had it down, but he was not.
No, he was close, but he didn't have it.
He didn't have it down.
Yeah.
He didn't touch the base.
Yeah.
So speaking of Jacob Jacoby, he's going to lead things off.
Yeah, and Jacob is 1 for 1, had a single, and had a walk also. So he's been on base twice, has a steal.
And he took a at-bat number of pitches over at first base. Here's first pitch to Jacob. It's going to be low for ball 1.
It's interesting. Joel Beldo is working out of the windup right now for the first time in this game. He's been working out of the stretch all day long. Looks like he's going, oh no, he's back in the wind.
He's got nobody to worry about on base. Here's a pitch on the way. It's going to be low again, ball 2.
Yeah, he's been working out of the wind even without runners on base all day. Out of the stretch. He's been working out of the stretch with nobody on base. And it's the first time I've seen him in the windup.
2 balls, no strikes to Jacoby. Leadoff batter for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way.
And that probably gives it just a little more speed, a little more velocity.
A little bit, yeah, it gives you a little more velocity, but it also is kind of an indication that he might be getting tired and wants to, now he's back in the stretch, wants to use all the muscles.
Ball 3 on that last one. That's to be ball 4, so Jacoby hits first base.
And that's the 4th walk given up by Joel. And now up is Ryan Brady. Ryan is 0 for 2, struck out and flew out to the center fielder.
So Brady will step in with Jacoby back at first base. We'll see how many he throws over to first in this time. Here's a pitch on the way. It's going to be bouncing away from the catcher. Marshall's going to go get it, and Jacoby's going to head to second base. Well, ended that prediction.
They're still second base.
Well, that's true. Very true.
But not 8 times.
Yeah, let's hope not.
No, because if that ball gets away, you're scoring a run on
Yeah,
something.
on this time, yeah. All right, so 1 ball, no strikes to Ryan Brady. Runner at second base, Jacob Jacoby. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive up the middle. Going to be gloved there by Parkinson. Throw over to first is low. They did call him out on the play. Jacoby makes his way to third. So 1 away and a runner at third.
He bobbled that ball at short and still had time to collect himself and get the ball over there. It was bang bang, but they just got Ryan.
And now up is Kingston Cahoon. Kingston is 0 for 1, has a walk also.
Pitch on the way. Looked good, but it was inside. Ball 1.
Infield's in, trying to cut that run again. You know, it's a 3-run game. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination. So they're trying to salvage every opportunity they can to keep them off the plate.
Here's a 1-0 to Cahoon. Ooh, that one hit him. So Kingston will head to first base. Off the
heel.
The heel,
the front heel, it looked like.
And now up is number 9, the second baseman, Zane Harding. Zane is 0 for 2, flew out to the right fielder back in the fourth.
I think we might get a pitching change here. Beldo's going to get a visit from coach.
Yeah, he's thrown a lot of pitches. He's worked hard out there, and
got some guys going to get warmed up and loose, and maybe not.
They're probably just going out to talk to him and give him a minute to take a breather. And
well, the bullpen's busy. There's some activity by the Highclimbers out there. I can't see who it is, but there's some activity in the bullpen for the Highclimbers, and the Wolves are going to send a couple guys out there to get loose, and I'll see what they do with Beldo. Beldo, 79 pitches. Let's take a look here what they have him down as. 43 of those were strikes. 3 earned runs. 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 4 walks.
Yeah, I
5
have
hits.
6 strikeouts.
Yeah.
3 walks also.
For Beldo, and they're still chatting out there. Home plate umpire's going to come out and break that up.
I think they're going to keep him in. Yep.
Yep, they're going to have to at this point. They have somebody warming up in the bullpen. They should have sent somebody a long time ago, like the last half inning.
Yeah, that's a good time to do that.
So Beldo will stay in there, face Zane Harding with runners at the corners, 1 out. Jacoby's at third, Cahoon's at first, and Zane Harding will step in, wait for the first pitch from Beldo.
Be a good time for Zane to put the bat on the ball and hit it hard somewhere.
There's a pitch on the way. It's going to be high. Ball 1. It's a good thing Marshall's got long arms.
Yeah. Yeah, Beldo's having a little trouble finding the zone right now.
Expect him to take his time here. Here's the kick and the throw. That's strike 1 on the outside corner, right at the knees. Looked a bit low to me, but what do I know? 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Runners at first and third for the Highclimbers. Here's the 1-1. Inside, ball 2. 2-1. Did they say it was 1 out? There's 1 out. Jacoby's at third and Cahoon's at first. Zane Harding's the batter. Waiting for the 2-1 from Beldo. Here it comes. It's going to be ball 3, 3-1.
Good block by Marshall back there behind the plate.
Here's the pitch on the way. Oh, strike 2 called. Count goes full.
It's tough work when you're a catcher back there and you got a guy throwing it in the dirt and then throwing it 6 feet, 7 feet high. It's you don't know where exactly that's going.
Here's the 3-2 with 1 out. Zane Harding hits 1 foul off the fence, the third base line. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Cahoon at first, Jacoby at third. For Shelton, Highclimbers lead 3-0 here. Bottom of the 6th, pitch on the way to Zane Harding. Inside, that's going to load the bases.
Turn the lineup over.
And that's the 5th walk given up by Joel Beldo.
Here's Carl Turnbow.
Yeah, and Carl Turnbow is 1 for 2, has a single, struck out, was hit by a pitch, scored a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's going to be away. Ball 1.
Only 1 out.
Yep, 1 out, and the bases are loaded.
Yeah,
Harding's at first, Cahoon's at second, and Jacoby still at third.
I have a feeling this could be Beldo's last batter.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2, 2-0 to Turnbow. Again, the bases are loaded with 1 out. Carl Turnbow waiting for the 2-0 pitch. From Joel Beldo. Here it comes. Swing it, popped it up. Headed over there in the gap. Left fielder under it, though. Grabs it. Brannon with the out. Jacoby will tag and come home and make it 4-0. With 2 away now.
But give an RBI to it.
Yep, and that's a sacrifice fly.
So runners at first and second now.
And now up is Michael Carlson. And Michael is 1 for 2.
First pitch to Carlson's outside, ball 1.
Michael has scored a run, has a single, has a sacrifice, and is struck out.
Zane Hardy's at first base. Kingston Cahoon at second. 2 out, 1 in, 2 on. Carlson waits for the next pitch. It's going to be strike 1, 1-1.
Not the pitch Michael wanted to hit, so he just let it go by.
He gets quiet again.
Yeah.
Here's pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. Reaching up and grabbing it. It'll be Parkinson, and that'll end the inning. But the Highclimbers do add 1. They leave 2. We head to the 7th, 4-0 Shelton.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
We're back for the 7th inning of play. It's 4-0 Shelton. Black Hills Wolves are coming up.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had 1 run. They had no hits, though. There was no errors. There was 2 left on base. There was a walk, and there was a hit batsman.
All right, so Michael Carlson comes in to pitch the 7th inning for the Highclimbers. Michael pitched 3 innings against WF West. 7 runs, 6 of those were earned, 7 hits, no walks, no or strikeouts, 19 batters faced. He had 55 pitches and 39 of which were strikes. Other changes, Jacoby's in center field, and Drew Helser is behind home plate.
Yeah, Kingston Cahoon goes to right field, and looks like Ryan Brady went to third.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, and then I'm looking at this, and it doesn't say that here. You said it was Gunner.
Yeah.
But, they're making some changes. That's all right. And still Winans at first, Harding at second, and Turnbow at short. Unless they changed that on us and didn't change my other information.
It looks like that's who's out there.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get it this top of the seventh underway. Looks like it'll be Marshall leading things off for Black Hills as the Wolves need some base runners here. They're trailing 4-0.
Yep, not out of reach.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
out of reach.
It's gonna have to play good defense here.
First pitch to Marshall is high.
Yeah, Marshall is 0 for 2, flew out to the center fielder and also struck out back in the fourth.
Next offering from Carlson is a strike one call, 1-1.
A little bit of a slider there.
Next pitch on the way. Just a bit low. 2-1.
A little more aggressive slider, maybe even a curveball, and broke low and out of the zone.
Here's the 2-1 to Marshall. Strike two called. 2-2. To Jackson Marshall. Pitch on the way. Dropped in ball.
Yep, just broke off the plate.
Count is now full. To Marshall, pitch on the way. It's going to be high, and that'll be a walk. So one on, nobody out. And here's Jake Tinsley.
Yeah, and Jake is 0 for 2, struck out twice.
One on, nobody out for Black Hills. Marshall's at first base. Tinsley waits for, well, it's going to be a throw over to first. Marshall dives back safely.
Yeah, I really don't like that throw over. That runner right now doesn't mean anything. The runner at plate is a whole lot more important than the runner at first.
Here's a pitch to the plate, swing and a miss by Tinsley. Well, maybe the throw was just, see, I remember you're over there.
Yeah, but it's a...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
The risk reward is not very good there, so...
So Carlson throws again back over to first base, and Marshall dives back to the bag. Tinsley waits for the 0-1. Marshall takes the lead from first base. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss again by Tinsley. Strike two.
Good fastball, got it by him.
So 0-2 to Tinsley. Here's pitch on the way. It's going to be ball one.
That's that curveball just breaking off the plate. It's got good action. I mean, it's getting a lot of bite, but it's breaking hard. He's just got to be able to start it just out of the zone and bring it into the zone as a strike instead of starting in the zone and have a breakout.
This pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's out number one for Black Hills. On the strikeout.
Yep, fastball, threw it by him.
And now up is Jake Longen, the first baseman, number 32. He is 0 for 1, flew out to the right fielder, and had a walk back in the fifth.
First pitch to him. It's going to be a strike one.
Strike one at the shoelaces.
1 on, 1 out for Black Hills. Throw over to first. Marshall back safely. Carlson with the pitch, swing, and that's a fly ball over there to right field. Getting under it and grabbing it will be Cahoon. That's out number two as Marshall heads back to first base. So two down.
Kingston had a good read on that ball off the bat. Hung up there in the wind a little bit. Easy for him to get under it, make that out.
And now up is your right fielder, number 3, Elijah Simpson. He is 0 for 2. Got on by way of an error and also struck out.
So 1 on, 2 out, pitch on the way to Simpson, inside for strike one.
Yeah, good hard pitch right on the inside corner. Looked like Michael reached back and got a little extra on that one.
Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Simpson. Actually called it. Just got a tad bit of that ball. It's the corner of it. If that's even possible.
A little bit of a foul ball.
Yeah.
Just under the glove of the catcher. He caught it right in the chest protector.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. High, ball 1. Marshall at first base for Black Hills.
They're calling for that pitch high, and he delivered it high, probably a little too high to entice the swing, though.
Elijah Simpson's the batter. He waits for the 1-2. Here it comes.
There's
strike 3 called. And that will end the ball game. 4-0 will be your final score as the Highclimbers sweep the Black Hills Wolves this season. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber Field. 4-0. The Highclimbers shut out the Black Hills Wolves for the 3rd time this season, sweep the season series. You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Well, for every run scored and strikeout during this game, Mason Web TV is donating funds to area food banks. So far this spring, we have gathered $316 for Saints Pantry and have donated over $1,400 since we started this project in December. With this game, we add $19 to that total after 4 runs and 15 strikeouts today. Go ahead, Jerry. With the
Okay. First, for the Wolves. The Wolves had no runs. They did have 4 hits. There was 2 errors committed by the Highclimbers. There was 5 left on base for Black Hills. And the pitcher for Shelton, the 2 pitchers, combined for 8 strikeouts. Michael Carlson had the last 2 strikeouts, and they only had 2 walks between the 2 of them. Kingston had quite a game.
Yeah.
6 strikeouts and 1 walk.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good job. Now, for the Highclimbers, Carl Turnbull was 1 for 3. Michael Carlson was 1 for 3. Cam Winans was your hitter today. He had 2 for 2. He had a double. He had a triple. That triple, wow, that was really nice. Jacob Jacoby was 1 for 1. Of course, got on base by way of a walk twice. And so they combined, Highclimbers combined for 5 hits on 4 runs, 1 error by Black Hills. The Highclimbers left 7 on base. And I don't know if I gave you, and Black Hills had the 4 hits. Cooper Parkinson had quite a game. He was 2 for 3, had a single and had a double. And Brady Rice was 1 for 3, and Asher Strauss was 1 for 3. So for a total of 4 hits. That's my statistics.
All right, you always forget to mention the RBIs for the Highclimbers. Turnbow had an RBI. Kobaki had an RBI. Winans had an RBI. And Zane Harding had an RBI.
Thank you, Diedrich. Yeah, good.
We seem to miss that stat, and I think it's very important.
Yeah, RBIs are they keep track of them. Excuse me, RBI or
I have them down. I just kind of bitching them.
No, it's a good, well played game by the Highclimbers. Nice for the seniors to get the win on senior night, and even more importantly than that, though, is get this little winning momentum as they head into the playoffs coming up, and looking forward to seeing what they can do. They're going to be playing Heritage High School on Saturday.
On Saturday, they do have Tumwater on Thursday right here. We'll be here be on hand for that game on Thursday. First pitch will be 4:30.
Yeah,
that's next up for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Kingston pitched well, and then Michael pitched well, and then if you look at that last strikeout that he had, we were talking about starting that breaking ball out of the zone and having it break in. That's exactly what happened. They gave up on it, and it broke right in there for a strike to get that final out. So, well-played game by the Highclimbers. Looking forward to the next week or so.
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
Diedrich, nice job, play-by-play game, as usual. And nice job, Andy, doing the color commentary today.
Oh, thank you.
And I always learn from you, both.
Well, the Wolves will be hosting Centralia on Thursday, by the way. Our next broadcast is tomorrow when the Shelton Fast Pitch softball team hosts Aberdeen. First pitch on another field over there where we were yesterday. It's 4:30. And, anything else to add? I guess that will do it for us here at Highclimber Field. My thanks to Andy Conklin and Jerry Apple for their help with today's broadcast. Final score again, Shelton 4, Black Hills nothing. We'll talk to you tomorrow. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.